Yes, vlog massive. What's up? How's everyone doing? Your boy Osema, DJ Savva 2 Britishnerdz. Literally, it's a bit dark. Wait, hold up. There you go. Your boy Osema, DJ Savva 2 Britishnerdz. Literally chilling on the streets. Chilling in the streets of London. I'm tired because I'm ill. I was ill yesterday, which is why I didn't basically upload yesterday's vlog for today. So I was going to do it as 2 vlogs, but I thought, you know what, let me actually have it as 1 vlog. So yesterday's vlog will be at the end of today's vlog. Oh, before we move literally forwards, all of basically the whole vlog will be timestamped. So if you click click in the YouTube description box, you'll see, you can click on the timestamp. It'll take you to parts of the vlog that you actually want to see, just in case you don't want to watch the whole vlog, which I think you should anyway. So yesterday basically I was tired, I was ill, one of the reasons why I couldn't upload yesterday's vlog, because I was just so tired. So moving forward, basically, I'm out on the streets basically because I'm taking my sister to college. So her class started at 2 o'clock, dropped her at college, literally gonna come back at 4 o'clock to the college and take her back home. So that's why I thought I've got 2 hours to kill. Why not basically just say what's up, how's literally everyone doing? So yesterday I went to Forbidden Planet basically to grab some comics and to exchange some comics. So basically, like, I have gone into Forbidden Planet like all my life, probably since I was like 18, 19, and I love the show. And I've never in my life done an exchange, and I never knew you could actually exchange the comic books. And the reason I went to exchange the comic books was basically last week I purchased Spider-Man issue 25 and Spider-Man issue 26. So when I went home, I realized I already had the comic books. So I went back yesterday basically to exchange the comic books for 2 new comic books that came out yesterday, plus I purchased 2 comic books. So I basically wanted to show you the comic books that I copped yesterday, but I was just so tired and ill that I just couldn't do it. So I'm going to show it literally right about now. So first up, we have literally Strike Force issue 1. Really excited because it has literally Blade in this one. So the second one we have is the Amazing Spider-Man issue 30, and I got the Immortal variant, and this variant is illustrated by Ryan Otley. Love it. And it's basically, what's cool about this variant is it's a wraparound variant. So what a wraparound variant literally means is it wraps around. So you've got Norman Osborn fusing all the way here literally into the Green Goblin. Of course, the fusion is to do with the fact that Norman Osborn in the previous arc actually had the Venom symbiote plus, you know, aspects of the Goblin himself, which made him very, very crazy, and just very, very even more crazy and powerful. And the last one I copped is House of X, literally Powers of X issue 5, and there's only 1 more issue left before this run completely is done. I haven't basically read any of these yet. I've only read issue 1 of House of X, and that was it. So I'm going to catch up today on all of them. I love them, and I can't wait to literally finish reading all 5 issues of, is it 4 issues of Power of X and 5 issues of House of X, or vice versa? I can't remember. I've already read issue 1 so far, so I look forward to basically reading the whole run and seeing what it actually has to pretty much offer. And I'm enjoying the X-Men books. I think they're really, really cool. It's the first time I've actually read an X-Men comic book in a long time that I've actually enjoyed. Like, previously Marvel brought out so many Marvel comic books, X-Men comic books, like so many runs, and they didn't really stick with me. You know, I preferred the old school Uncanny X-Men, and then, you know, obviously they took that out and they started rebooting the comic books, which kind of sucked. At least this time now, when they've basically renumbered the comic books, they still have like it would be like issue 1, but then you'll have like the old numbering from, like, it says issue like 500, it'll be like issue 500, and have issue 1, which is basically the new run, which doesn't make any sense, because that's one thing I don't like about Marvel Comics, is the fact that it's just the renumbering kind of annoys me. But at least we get to see the old numbering there, which basically is really, really cool. And I didn't realize also the comic books are gone up in price, so it's now like £3.60 for 1 comic book. I remember back in the day I was paying like 99p, man. 99p. It actually brings me to a funny story. So one way I make money is I like flipping stuff. So since I saw Gary Vee basically speaking about how everyone has junk in their house, they can flip it literally for cash online on eBay, Craigslist, Gumtree, Facebook Market, Facebook groups. You know, I went through my comic books. I saw all the variants that I had, and I had this batch of Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe that came out many years ago. So I purchased all 4 issues when they first came out. So they came out on a monthly basis. I grabbed them, and after that, basically, there was the J. Scott Campbell variants. So I got them. So I copped 8 of them. So they cost me around, I think, like £2 each. So I made, okay, so I think for 8 comics, I think it set me back around £15 or more. I flipped the whole batch. I flipped all 8 comics that I purchased for £15 for £160 or £170 to on Facebook groups. And from there, I started flipping comic books and just making extra money. So when you flip stuff you love, say you're into shoes, slime, comic books, collecting stamps, fashion, you like reading and reselling books, whatever you love to flip will be actually what makes you money. Like for me, and what you believe in, like obviously you can flip anything that you want, but when you flip stuff you actually love about and you care about, it means much more, and you make more money because you're actually enjoying doing what you love to do. So like for me, I like flipping comic books and incense, so I love doing that, and that's how I made, like, you know, from listening to the Gary Vee flip challenge he put out in 2017. I made £1,000 flipping comic books on Facebook groups. Like I tried eBay, it wouldn't work, so I made basically all of my sales on Facebook groups, and from them basically I've started to try and flip as much comic books as much as I can. I get a high on flipping comic books than anything else. Comic books and incense, I get such a high because it's something that I really love to do on a daily basis. So I'm trying to flip as much as I can because I love it. I love selling comic books. I love selling incense because it's things that I personally believe in. With the incense, I guess it's different because you know, me originally from Algeria, you know, I grew up around incense. You know, it cleanses the energies in the house, makes you feel nice, calm, smells nice, and it really just makes the energy in the house very, very clear. And you can just have it puts me to sleep, it relaxes me, and it's something I like to burn sometimes when I come out the bath or the shower because it has a nice literally feel to it. So that's pretty much literally what I wanted to basically say to you literally today. I'm actually happy that I waited to speak about this today and not yesterday, because yesterday I was so shattered and so literally tired. And yesterday I had a very, very cool experience basically in the Apple store, being of course this. I went into the Apple store basically just to check out the new iPhone 11, and basically I was just chilling, checking out the iPhone 11, and I want to basically steal Apple's basically Wi-Fi connection, because their Wi-Fi connection is way, way fast. So I basically used their Wi-Fi connection to upload 2 IGTV videos, which were uploaded very, very quick due to their fast connection speed. So I was just there like doing my thing, you know, uploading my my IGTV content on Instagram, and I just like all of a sudden I heard like people talking, because usually in the Apple store they have talks, presentations and tutorials and stuff. So I heard the word entrepreneur and I was like, ugh. So I went basically over there, and the guy, there was 3 dudes and they were interviewing one guy, and the guy, I've never heard of him before. He seemed like a very cool, down to earth, humble person. Just checking out his Instagram account now, he's called Harris Newcomb, and he does some really cool art. Let me show you some really, really cool art. Like, there's a lot of symbology. You know, the thing about art, like, it has like 1,000 million quadrillion meanings when you see a picture, right? So that's some of the art that he basically notification. Some of the art that he basically does, right? So going back to, I basically didn't know who he was, but you know, I was really interested in his, you know, in regards to what he was speaking about, his origin story, you know, the chances he took, him enjoying basically the process of actually doing and becoming what he always wanted to be, which is basically just doing things for himself, taking that leap. And it literally just made me think, oh, cool, because essentially, like, that's what I'm doing. I took that leap in 2016, and I'm still basically, still grinding and hustling to build a foundation, literally, for myself, and just build and just be happy doing what I love, literally, to do. And it was a very inspiring moment because it just made me realize that what I was going through is essentially what he went through, but on a different frequency, a different level. I mean, everyone that's a creative in their own way goes through their journey, and within their journey, they have their own origin story and their story to tell. But it's the same story, but due to the creative outlet, due to the circumstances, the path is different, but the story is basically still is the same. So, after they finished, they had a Q&A, and I was the first man to go because, I love to talk. I love talking. Communication is basically my forte. I love to talk. I understand people. I love talking to people. And I just basically just said to him, I don't really have a question, but I have a lot of love and respect in what you said, because essentially what you said and what you did and how you did what you did is essentially basically you're basically saying is that you're enjoying the process. And I said, I took the leap from 2016 and I'm doing what I love to do, building. I told him I told him what did I say? I totally forgot. I'm so tired. I basically said to him, I make YouTube videos, I do social media, I create content. I think I said that DJ as well. And, it's basically, I'm enjoying what I like to do. And I threw in there basically the fact of being an entrepreneur, that basically it's all to do with self-awareness. And I said to him, you're self-aware of who you are and what you are, and you've done what you've done. The other thing I wanted to say is, people basically who work a 9-to-5 job are trying to make the leap to being an entrepreneur. The problem with that is that they're not self-aware, basically, that they're not actually meant to be doing that, but they're actually happy. They can actually be happy, being happy doing what they love to do within a 9-to-5 job and still enjoying their lives. And entrepreneurship has become super, super cool now. It was really nice. I just said basically, I don't have a question. I just wanted to say thank you for making my day. Enjoy the talk, and basically, that was pretty much the highlight of it. And I can't remember fully what I said to him, but what I've just spat out is basically, I guess is what I could remember from the conversation. What I really enjoyed about that conversation was, as I was speaking, I didn't stutter, and it was amazing because when I get into my zone, and it just flows out so well, and it just I don't stutter, I don't but as soon as they said, like, does anyone have a question, I was like, yup, my hands were up, man, any opportunity. And what I liked about the whole interaction was I didn't want to ask a question because, one, I didn't have a question. Two, I said to myself, you know what, there's people around me right now, what can I do to bring these people value? They don't know me, but I'm going to bring them value. So I basically just spat out what I basically just said to you, and that brought so much value to the people around them and to him. And it was fun, it was exciting. I said to him, as Gary Vaynerchuk would say, that's one thing I forgot to say, as Gary Vaynerchuk would basically say, you can take that punch in the mouth, as in, you're mentally strong or something for you to do what you do, yourself. You're mentally, spiritually, and physically strong to basically to take the punch in the face, which is basically the no. A lot of people nowadays, like, literally they can't take no for an answer. And yeah, I mean, that was pretty much the highlight of it. And I really loved it because I sat there and I was watching basically them interviewing him. And I believe the guys that interviewed him were called the Creative Rebels. And what was really interesting is like I saw him get interviewed, and I was like, you know what, that's gonna be me one day, because I've always wanted to do a keynote. I've always wanted to be interviewed. I always wanted to speak in front of people, not for my own selfish needs, but to basically to bring value to the people that are interviewing me, and to bring value to the people that are basically consuming my content and listening to me for the first time live. That's a dream of mine, to actually be able to sit down and just spit my truth for like an hour or whatever, however long the podcast or keynote is, and really bring value to the people. And of course, Q&A is the most amazing aspect of speaking, because you get to learn so much and you get to bring so much value to the people. 90% of 99% of basically of people that do keynotes, you know, are selfish. They think about themselves, or they're there to basically to just promote their product or their book or whatever it might be. And you have that 1% of those keynote speakers, like someone like Gary Vee, who actually, you know, he brings upfront value to the people. And I really admire that, because it's rare to find people like that who actually will just deploy empathy and kindness to the people they're trying to reach, without having any expectations back, i.e. sales, leads, quick cash, whatever it might be. It's nice to be like that and to deploy that, and that's exactly what I'm like. So I basically just wanted to share that with you, because I did and I want to, and it felt so good to just really just express what was literally in my heart. Because when I was spitting my truth, you know, I felt so good here and there, that I knew basically that I was doing the right thing, because I was delivering value to every single person. Going back to it, basically, I had fun in the Apple Store, from playing with the iPhone 11 to basically hearing that dude speak, and I forgot his name once again, but it was really, like I said, really inspiring to basically to see someone that's kind of going through what I'm going through, and that's made it, doing his thing. But I'm still waiting. I'm still in the process of actually just getting my foot like on concrete to actually have a solid foundation, basically, and just doing what I love literally to do. So I'm enjoying the process. I'm enjoying what I love to do. Times are hard for me right now, because I'm still building, and it should be. Anything that you love to do in life, from being from being a creative, an influencer, videographer, whatever it might be, a DJ, musician, vlogger, journalist, whatever your passion is, whatever you want to do that makes you happy, it's supposed to be hard. Because if it wasn't hard, every single person would be doing it. You know, it'd be like supply and demand. Anyone would be doing it. So it is hard, but I'm enjoying the process. And one thing that I'm really happy about is I'm built for it, mentally, physically, and spiritually. So I can take the nose, I can take that, as Gary Vee would say, like a punch in the face, and to move forward and basically just continue doing what I love to do, because I'm built for it. Other people, not so, because they're just... So with that being said, peeps, hope everyone is well, and of course literally doing well. I was gonna basically just walk around and vlog, but I was like, I'm not gonna walk around and vlog and then I'm gonna be like, I'm tired and stuff, and it's gonna be a very, very just crazy dull vlog, because I'm gonna be just totally just out of it. So I thought, let me sit down, relax, get my energy up, and just basically just record this vlog and just basically spit my truth and tell the people what's up. So that's pretty much what's up. So as always, if you have enjoyed this vlog, give it a thumbs up, smash the YouTube subscribe button, smash the YouTube bell button, and if you need me for anything and everything, drop me basically a DM somewhere down here or anywhere. No, DM's up there. Or drop your comments down below. Or is it up there? I don't know, I can't remember. DM me or leave me your comments down below. And if you have any questions you want to ask me, leave your questions down here. Or you can DM me the questions. No, leave your questions in the comment box, and I'll reply to your questions fully in the next vlog that I do tomorrow. So that being said, hope everyone is well, and of course literally doing well, and I'll catch you beautiful people tomorrow for a brand new video.